was working part-time. Chet was working temp jobs and didn't get paid for a job that he had worked. We couldn't pay rent, and we got an eviction notice.
We ended up having to live in the car. We had a Honda Accord for the 6 of us. Your brain's going a million miles an hour. How do we get out of this? How do we get into this? What do we do to get out?
My accident was a year ago. I have 2 bed wrists that they had to reconstruct and a lot of broken ribs. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't lift or move or anything. It's like a blink of an eye. You have your life all put together and all of a sudden zero. Everything collapses. No income, no nothing. It was a big struggle.
Didn't have a steady income. I had been a stay-at-home mom, so I had no job experience, didn't have any rental history, was pretty much virtually without anything, and with 2 children.
She got real sick, well, she was passing out, she lost her job, you know. I couldn't go look for work because I had to stay home with her, look after the kids and everything.
Couldn't pay the rent because I couldn't work. My landlord ended up evicting us for default of payment 3 days before Christmas.
There's so many bad connotations to being homeless. First thing you think of is the guy in the beat-up sleeping bag with the shopping cart sleeping over a grate in Seattle. People don't realize this includes families, people who are actually still working.
The bills start coming, you know, $60,000 here, $25,000 there. And my son came and says, "Mom, we have to do something. You cannot afford to do anything at this moment." And that's when I contact Hopelink.
I call myself a piece reader who reads bits and pieces to get by. And one day I was watching TV and there was a guy on there who was a superstar athlete, and they wanted him to read something, and he finally told them that he couldn't read. And that was when I called and went to Hopelink and got help.
We found out about Hopelink, and we were in their shelter for 5 weeks.
We met families who were in the same situation. They were there, no fault of their own, and we were all trying to find hope to get out of that mess. The folks at Hopelink were just wonderful because they gave us that support and encouragement.
We were just going through a real hard time, and we finally found Hopelink.
My case manager, she calls me, she goes, "Your place is ready, you can come pick up your keys."
So we went out and got like microwaves, coffee makers and stuff.
I went to the thrift store to buy all of those things.
Walked in and it was already here.
Everything.
You know, everything.
Everything.
The staff was very great about providing me with the different resources in the community to put me in touch with the things that I needed.
There's so many ways that Hopelink provides services that are just like so amazing.
The 2 major ones that I always receive help was on my rent and my utilities.
They've been giving us a roof over our heads, you know, place to live. They've been like helping my kids out with summer school. They got them scholarships for summer school.
Here's where you can get help with resumes. Oh, okay, you've lost some of your clothing. Boom, here's a place you can get some nice clothing, do an interview.
I get my rides to my doctors through Hopelink. My kids were getting taxied back and forth to school.
I was able to get, you know, training, and am now a dental assistant for a pediatric dentist.
They have parenting classes. They
Yeah.
have money budgeting classes.
And we go to all of those classes.
They have
cooking on a budget.
cooking on a budget classes.
These services are just priceless to people who are really struggling out there. You know, the food bank, that's very obvious. People are hungry. The shelters, again, obvious. But things like the voicemail, not so obvious, but boy, a lifesaver. Voicemail was huge because it made it seem like we had some stability. And that's all an employer wanted to see, a little bit of stability. Oh, you're okay, come on in. And Sure enough, I got a job.
Being able to utilize the services for the toy bank and be able to have toys for Christmas for my kids was huge. It's very devastating to be not able to provide for your children, especially when maybe in the past you could.
Gave me that feeling of hope. I guess that's why they call it Hopelink.
Yeah.
It, gave me some hope that I can actually get my family back together and build from it. And that's exactly what we've been doing since we've been here.
I had saved birthday cards for over 20-some years. And once I developed the skills of reading, I took all these birthday cards and read them all. And it was like a dream come true.
This helps family. It helps actually stimulate the economy, everything. There's so much involved with just giving some time, some money, some services.
Hopelink was a huge help for my girls and myself, and so any opportunity that we can find to give back, we definitely try to and are happy to do it.
I love the people here. They have no idea how great it feels to have a pressure lifted off your shoulders. I could not thank them enough.